Morning soap. We got today's soap. This one here is a sample from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. This is the CK6 line of the Scentless soap. And I didn't get the lid on there too tight. I got the entire sample over here in my bowl. And that's what the back of the sample looks like if you're kind of wondering. And it's maybe just a little on the wet side, damp, I guess you might say. It's going to work quite nice today. Got it whipped up here with the Merit brush from the Heritage collection. That is a pretty handle, isn't it? Blade of the day. I think I'm pronouncing this right. Looks like Lamix, and it's made from, comes by the way of Turkey. And that's what the wrapper looks like. It's called a Platinum Plus. Shaver I'm using today takes half of a DE blade. This is what the other half looks like, if you can see that. And that's what it looks like on the other side. And I have the other half over here in a RazoRock ECO. This one here is a blue one. It comes in various different colors. You kind of see how the size of that head is. And show you what the bottom looks like. And just in case, that is the handle there. Pretty cool looking. It's made out of aluminum. It's lightweight. That's what the bottom of the base plate looks like. And you can kind of see where those posts are coming through at. Very nice lineup. In other words, once you get this blade in, there is no play in it or anything like that. It is pretty much in there just like that right there. It's got 4 posts, 2 on each end, kind of staggered. And you kind of see how that blade fits right in there. For me, it's a pretty nice shaver. I enjoy using it. We're going to see how it works with this particular blade. I used it in a shavette, worked just fine. But my experience in the past is what works in a shavette and how nice it is versus how it works in maybe a DE or a shaver like this, single edge, could be totally different. Already put the hot towel to the face this morning, and I've got put Proraso on this morning, pre-shave, and I'm going to be following the shave up with Stirling's Island Man. The usual suspects over here. Got the Crown King Alum block complete with rubber band this morning, and still got some Humphreys Hazel Citrus scented. Alright, go ahead and wet the face and we'll go ahead and get started here. This shaver, there's not very many shavers out there that are single edge that takes half of a DE blade that aren't a shavette. Yeah, so this is a pretty unique shaver. There is Focus has a single edge. It has a pivoting head. Oh, by the way, got 2 days worth of growth. Focus Dynamic. It's a pretty nice shaver. It's nice. It's mild. And I have a feeling this one here, depending on the blade, on how aggressive this one here is going to be. This Badger Knot sure did whip up this lather pretty good. Look at that. Tips on this are really soft. If you haven't had a chance to check out Heritage Collection's brushes, there's you can find some of them on West Coast Shaving, as well as the Heritage Collection website. That is a knot, just it's got a lot of soap in it. This being aluminum, like I said, it is lightweight. And this blade does have a bit of a feedback just right off the start. kind of a nice addition to the RazoRock lineup, because if you're already eyeball deep into a DE shaver, it's nice to find another shaver that uses a DE blade that's a single edge. That gives you a little bit more variety to be able to use a DE blade. And with DE blades being as inexpensive as they are, in other words, you definitely get your money's worth out of it. It is nice. Yeah, shaving with this all week would be no problem. In other words, daily shaver, at least for me. It's a lot of fun using single edge shavers. Usually they're relatively easy to find the angle, at least that's been my experience. I enjoy using them. Sounds like one of the puppies are getting a little excited. Alright, getting ready to do the across the grain pass. This is a 26mm knot, and that's going any bigger for my face probably wouldn't work too well. This is already a pretty good sized knot. Definitely probably good for a head shaver, this size knot. Cover a lot of area in a short amount of time. We're still getting a little bit of rain every so often here in Oklahoma. Some rolled through. Oh, I guess it did, what, 3 o'clock in the morning? Of course, right? 3 o'clock this morning. And then some right around the 7 o'clock time frame yesterday morning. Still a little wet around here. Need to take a little bit of time to this morning. I only need to, speaking of wet, those 2 dams collapsing was something else. It is something you don't hear about every day. Yeah, that's a good thing too, that you don't hear about it every day. Pretty smooth so far. Across the green pass, got basically nothing left to just pick up. So I've got just that little bit right through there, a little bit right through there. There's really not a whole lot left to pick up on. So it's a pretty efficient shaver. For me, I can't complain about it. I like it. Taking down 2 days worth of growth without a problem. And for me, that I'm usually a daily shaver, so it is working quite well. Scentless soap, this one here. Some soaps have like a soap scent to it. This one here, at least for my nose at this point in time, I'm not picking up even a soap scent. And it could be just my nose, and give it another week or two and maybe it'd be a different story on how well my nose is working, but I'm not even picking up even a soap scent with this. Pretty smooth shave so far this morning. Very efficient. Like I said, with the way my hair growth is, there's not much left with a typical 3-pass shave. I'll have links down below for these items if you're interested in checking them out, see what they're all about. In this particular shaver, there's a few videos out there also. Get different folks' opinion, or it might be close to the same opinion that here. That's a pretty nice shaver, very lightweight. The soap, CK6, that's Crown King in other words. This will be my first time using it. It's can't complain about the slickness. Soap feels pretty good on the face. So even if you were opting out of using a aftershave, this will have a very nice post shave. Face feels really good. Not that I've ever had any complaints about Douglas's post shave on his soaps. Like I said, my experience with Douglas's soap, I started out with the Crown King line, so that's all I know. I don't know anything different. And to be honest with you, I couldn't tell you why I stuck with that line. I think it had something to do with, and I don't know, the marketing just happened to hit me just right. The flavors that it sent, you know, the description of the scents seemed to hit me pretty good. One of my favorites from Douglas is Holiday, as in Doc Holiday. That scent, you know, was it lime patchouli, and I can't remember what the other one is. I really like that scent. It's one of those first ones in the Crown King lineup that I got. Getting ready to, my son has a haircut appointment this morning. This will be the first one since the virus broke loose. So in other words, he's got, what, going on 3 months worth of growth? That's a lot of growth. He's not like me. He's got a full head of hair on his head. He takes after his mom when it comes to the hair. No, he didn't take after his dad. My very first experience with Island Man, as well as my very first purchase from Stirling in the way of aftershave balm, was Island Man. So it's not I would say I would refer to it, it's not lightly scented as opposed to just a light scent. It's not strong in your face type thing, it's just present. My face sure does feel good this morning. It's nice and soft this morning. Great shave this morning. Probably use this soap again tomorrow. I still got some left in my bowl. Think I can whip up another one without a problem. I had a really nice shave. Hope everybody's doing well. Stay healthy, stay safe, and smooth shaves to you.